Okay. Tag, you're it. Okay, I'm it this time.
We were made by artificial intelligence, but you can't tell the difference.
Hey, online teacher fam. So I was tagged in the online ESL teacher tag YouTube video by a couple of people, Charisse and Dasha. So I wanted to participate. This looked so fun, and I've been putting it off forever because I have all these other things I'm doing right now. So I have a list of questions that I'm going to answer for you. Okay, so there are 20 questions, and then I'll tag a few people at the end, and hopefully they will participate, and we'll keep this going. All right, here we go. Question 1, where are you from? Well, okay, Teacher Dasha kind of talked about this in hers. Do you mean location, like geographically, where am I from? Do you mean ethnicity? Where are you from? I've been asked that question and I never know how to interpret it. I usually have to ask for clarification. If you mean geographically, I'm from Southern California. So I was born in Torrance, and then I was raised in Moreno Valley, which is a giant suburb of Riverside. And if you don't know anything about the desert, the Inland Empire, i.e. if you don't know anything about the desert in California, then you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. So in general, it's about an hour from everywhere. So in case you didn't know, in SoCal, we measure distance by time, not miles. It takes about an hour from Riverside to get everywhere else, to the beach, to the mountains, to San Diego. It's like an hour and a half, but if you're speeding, you can get there pretty quick, and LA, depending on traffic. So ethnically, I'm Filipino American. Both of my parents were born in the Philippines, and I was born, I said that right? Yeah, I was born in Torrance, so I'm a native Californian, first generation. Question 2, how long have you been a VIPKid teacher? I actually just signed my 4th contract, so I've been a VIPKid teacher for a year and a half. Question 3, did you get booked immediately? Well, yes and no. So when I opened slots, they booked, yes. So yes, I did. I didn't really have trouble getting my classes booked once I opened slots. They were also running a couple different programs when I was first hired. So they had the major course jumpstart program so that people didn't get stuck in trial jail, which that's a thing. Like, is that still a thing anymore? And then I also did the level 1 only. I'm holding up 2 because there were 2 programs that I did, but I'm saying level 1. There was also the level 1 only teacher program, and so I joined that, and I was level 1 certified only. I feel like they had just introduced level 1 and started like really promoting it at that time, so I got a lot of bookings with my level 1 babies. But the reason I said no is because I didn't open slots right away. I was actually kind of like that perfectionist in me, thought like, oh, I need to prepare for my classes the same way I did for the demo and the mock lesson, like hours on end, which you don't have to do that. That's crazy. I had like these hesitations to open up any bookings at all, but once I did, then I was booked. Question 4, what hours do you typically work? I usually work Monday through Thursday and take Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And I only work from 6 till 8. And then Thursday I'll work a longer day. And if I need to flex and switch any days, I pick up hours on Friday and then take whatever other day off that I need to. All right, question 5. What is your typical teacher outfit of the day? So usually I have my hair down and I rock a flower crown because if it's bedhead, period, it doesn't matter what wash day it is, right? What dry shampoo day. So I'll stick a flower crown on and then put my headphones on. And I'm typically wearing one of my teacher-made t-shirts. They're my jam. Okay, so when I first started, I just did the safety orange t-shirt from Michael's. I have 2 of them, and they're still in my rotation. My very first teacher tee that I bought was from Teacher Lily. It's the Dino emojis. Love that one. My students love it. They lose their minds. And then I ordered this one as a Mother's Day present. My mother-in-law bought it for me. It's the Online Teaching And shirt by Teacher Kaylee. Classic. And I got it custom. Like, I got it customized to say flower crowns because for me that's part of my uniform. And then I'm looking past my camera. Sorry, y'all, I'm doing that thing. And then I got this one from the ESL boutique. It says Teacher Marilyn, and it has the hand and heart, which my students also love seeing this one. They think it's super cute. and they sit there and they go, oh my gosh, teacher. So yeah, teacher made tee, and then like usually pajama shorts, sometimes leggings if it's cold. I'll bring my robe in and use it as like a fuzzy blanket if I'm cold. And then also if it's really cold, I'll just throw a sweatshirt on over my pajama shirt, and I don't even bother with a different t-shirt. Okay, question 6. Are you a brick and mortar teacher? Y'all, this, can we just hold on? I feel like this saying is only in the online teacher world. I never heard brick and mortar teacher as a brick and mortar teacher. I was a classroom teacher because, okay, let's just talk about B and M. It sounds like BM, and if you're in the medical field or know someone in the medical field, that has a totally different meaning. So yes, I was a classroom teacher. No, I'm not currently. I was a classroom teacher for 7 years total, back in California. And then we moved to Georgia, and I've been a stay-at-home mom, and I became an online teacher a year and a half ago. Who are your favorite Snapchat, YouTube, and Instagram teachers? Well, I'm not on Snapchat. No judgment if you're good with Snapchat. I just don't like it there. My favorite YouTubers, that's hard. There are so many of us now, and I just love all the different content that we all create and all the same content that we create. Sometimes it's helpful to just have a lot of diversity, and I like seeing that because a year and a half ago, it was not like this on YouTube. And so I just love seeing all the different faces and channels and the different personalities and spin on things that we all bring to the table. I mean, you know, the ones that stand out are the ones that we all know. So Nancy Taylor, Jennifer Anderson, Angela Silva, Tina Garcia. Like, I feel like they're VIPKid famous because we all know who they are because of YouTube. On Instagram, I have so many Instagram friends via online teaching. So that's really hard. That's a really hard one. I do really consider you guys my friends. So like, I can't pick favorites. I don't think I could pick favorites. That's not right. I don't think I could do that. Are you team Meg, Mike, or Dino? That's hard. I need to bust out my OG laminated props that I still use. You're so out of focus. Help. Look at this old Dino that I don't even use anymore. My little 2D Dino. I would say that I'm team Meg. I mean, I love Dino. I love Mike, but I like her style. I like the Converse. She's got her Chucks on, the high tops with the short-alls and the yellow shirt. Super cute. And then teacher Devin posted like the grown-up Meg, and she's got the suspenders on the shorts. And I'm like, she looks like Misty from Pokemon. And then I'm like, hello, Halloween idea. Anyways, I'm not doing that this year. Maybe someday. Question 9, why did you become a VIPKid teacher? To make money. Because I knew I'd be pretty good at it. That's such, wow, so humble. Sorry. No, well, I was a classroom teacher, and I've always loved teaching, so it just seemed like a natural next step. I think the reason I finally decided to join, I'd heard about it about a year before I applied, but I didn't know if it was legit until my sister-in-law actually showed me her class playback. And that's when I was like, okay, I can give this a try. This will be fun. But yeah, I mean, it was honestly like, I need a job and I can do this job. So let's see where it goes. What is your most used prop? Okay. My most used prop. I would say it's between 2. I say most used and now I can't find the one I'm looking for. Where is it? My microphone, which is like a legit rock solo karaoke mic. My kids play with that all the time though, so the batteries are dead. And my whiteboard, duh. I use my whiteboard in every single class, and I especially like the back of this one because I created this conjugation tool. I have a lot of level 2 students. Super helpful. Question 11, what advice do you have for anyone thinking about joining VIPKid? Go for it. If you qualify, just try it. Just see if it's a good fit. It might be and it might not, but you won't know if you don't try. I mean, and shameless plug, you do know I'm a hiring coach, right? So here's my referral code. Question 12. Okay, what advice do I have for a newbie teacher? Get on Instagram, subscribe to my channel. Can I say that? No. Find your people, find your community. It's really important whether you like the Facebook groups and you find like a specific one that really like helps you, or if you're an Instagram person, or if you are close with your mentor, like whoever got you through the hiring process, just keep in touch, build community. Online teaching can be such an isolating job, so it's really important to like build bridges and meet people, even if it's over the internet. My internet friends are my best friends. I'm actually like really serious. You guys know I like consider you my real friends, right? Because you are. Okay, good. Glad we're on the same page. We need BFF necklaces. Do I get to be B fry or street ends? Which one is it? Okay, number 13, my best teaching tip. I would say find your teaching style. I actually made a YouTube video about this, so I'll link that below. But like for real, whatever your style is for teaching is going to be unique to your personality. Don't try to act like anybody else. If you're super perky, then be super perky. If you have a more mellow personality, then that's good too. Because with over 600,000 students, there are so many different needs and personalities that will be appealing to our kids. So be yourself and your students will find you. Number 14, my morning routine. I mean, it's really pretty simple. I usually get ready first thing because I have to be ready for my day. When I'm done teaching, I begin momming. That's my day. So I get up and get ready about 45 minutes to an hour before my first class. And then 15 minutes before my first class, when the notification goes off, then I make sure my computer is on and I'm like ready to enter my classroom. I don't only boot up the VIPKid Teach app, I also use CamTwist and Google Slides. So I have to make sure all those things are preloaded on my screen before I am entering the classroom. So I make sure to do that 15 minutes before. Then I teach usually 4 to 6 classes depending on my schedule. And then I have my stay-at-home mom stuff that I get to do right after that. Number 15, what's your favorite course to teach? That's kind of a weird question. Do you mean like lesson, specific lesson, or like theme of units, level? Okay, my favorite level is probably level 1 because I was a level 1 only teacher. So that is just always going to be near and dear to my heart. I like how it's set up. I like the sort of repetition in the lessons. I also really love the unit songs. They're fun. Some of them are very goofy and I would never word things the way they worded them, but I like them anyway. Within that, Egypt is my favorite unit. I love teaching the Egypt unit. Bend your arms, bend your knees. Number 16, what is your least favorite course to teach? I would say level 2, which is really hard because when my favorite is level 1 and then I start getting regulars and they graduate up to level 2, I have to teach them through level 2. It just becomes, you have to get really creative to make it fun, especially those first couple units. They're just so boring. Like the content is just desk, fine. Like, yeah, it drains my energy to teach level 2, which is really hard because almost all of my regulars are level 2 students. All right, number 17, what is the best thing you like about this job? I really like connecting with all the people. I think that's really the best thing about it. I love the families that I have connected with in China, and then I love the other VIPKid teachers that I've met, and not just VIPKid, but a lot of online ESL teachers that I've met and just built relationship with, and like without this job, I wouldn't have met you. So I'm really glad that I have it. Are there other perks? Absolutely, but that's my favorite thing about this job. Number 18, what is the worst thing you hate about this job? That was weird wording. I guess the tricky thing can be sometimes the curriculum seems so weird and doesn't have flow. And so you just have to I have to just find myself slowly silently dying inside while I try to figure out what is the flow of this lesson. It's terrible. But I'm not a curriculum developer and I don't have to do the lesson plans, so I'm not really complaining. If that's the worst thing about it, it's not so bad. Number 19, can you say anything in Chinese? I can say ni hao, and I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about it. That's all I have memorized. I can count 6 to 10, but I don't remember them all. I know 8 is ba, and that's it. I think 9 is xiao. I can't remember. My student Alice taught me. She's so sweet. She always wants to teach me Chinese. I love her so much. And number 20, have you ever been to China? No, but it is definitely one of my goals to make it to China someday. Whether my family and I travel there on our own or if I win a Beijing trip someday, I would love to be able to meet my students and see China. It's been so cool connecting with a culture that I knew a little bit about, but now I get to like intentionally learn more about China because I have connections there. I have friends there. Like some of the parents of my students and I chat all the time. So I'm just excited to like get to know these families and make friends in another country, which is so cool. All right, well, that was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better. And I'm gonna tag a couple of teachers here. So if you wanna play, I would love to see your answers to these 20 questions. So tag, you're it.
We